the phone you make? You want to turn on?
Sit down. Write it down on a piece of paper. That's what I do. When I look on the internet, I ain't got no Quest. I ain't got no
I was out.
You was out. Print it out. All right. Yo.
That shit going in. What? For a porta potty?
Oh.
You want this?
Yeah, I can wear it as a hat. My next get together. Yo, that's what I just said. But more specifically to my southern arsenal, I never brought that man.
I always talk to Hector. I know him.
He lost like a few fingers. It was auntie so-and-so, or auntie so-and-so, or may I please have, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was like that usually, like, man, give me. You know what I'm saying? You can mess it up, too. You can say, like my cousin do, it's like, man, give me this, that, and other thing. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to me saying, ma'am, I'll say, miss, may I please have. But I used to tell people all the time, like my mom.
Mom, it's been it for years and years and years.
This is something new. Mom's on the phone with my Aunt Lucille. Yeah, bro. And yeah, blah, blah, blah. Yo, the girl, he looks so fine. And yeah, in the 70s, that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never heard Caucasian.
But don't, that my mom, your dad. It was always one toe, this toe, one finger, this finger, and that's it. I just,
the appendage.
it's your digits. The digits. It's your digits.
We have our moments. You know what I'm saying? Like when you have that time when you have to address a specific demographic, then you speak a certain way. So that it's more tangible for them to grasp.
His dad, he just lost digits. Your dad has both legs. God bless. I'm saying, in terms of what was removed though?
What? And be like,
what was removed?
Like she never,
both.
She would tell me like, oh yeah.
But now, Hector, for the for the botanical gardens on Wednesdays.
It's not in your circle. You have that representative of you.
Like, I was there.
And that's what sucks though, because it's like, the NR number, your national insurance number, your mom, I'm covered in Europe.
You don't have
I have an NI card. I have nothing here. I have what is it? From what I recall, it was always every 5,000. Every 5,000 years that they switch, and then they get to keep the same business and do what they need to do, and so 5Gs has always been where they switched out at, and they're like, all right, well, every 5 years, they're supposed to do it, but I'm covered for life.
Yeah,
Mom, I'm covered for life overseas. Why am I not covered for life here? My mom could throw me on the plane, and I'm good.
Dream.
I know my NI number.
The American dream is still American dream.
I know my NI number, and you know how it is. Why? I have my NI number, Yet here, overseas, SSI, it will, will lead me to death. Those people. Yeah.
And this is definitely necessary information that I needed today. I know you remember.
Damn.
Ticklish. If I was to tickle you, you can't kill a mosquito. Did you ever laugh? I can get bit 60
He's like, don't touch nothing!
Articulating words. I'm emotionally and spiritually charged. Well, you know what, though? That gives you another reason to keep coming back. I mean, gives you another reason to keep coming back. So every time you leave your camera, you know that I gotta take pictures. I gotta go back so I can take pictures.
Talk to her about that. And, that's what's happening next door.
I know
Us, we see, what just happened, of course, with the house across the street. And squatters in England, you can do that. Yeah. But tell my mom about, the squatters that, And that was the thing, though. I mean, you can squat and stay there for a while, but imagine, if I decided to, just to walk across the street and say, and take over, with me and take over, the house, squatters. But that's what I'm saying, so I would thought if I walked across the street, with me, went there, and then, maybe it took a year and a half, and now they're there. So, what is it, for the U.S. So, how does it apply, for, in Jersey? Versus, I know overseas, of course, squatters, mom. The thing is,
they're empty. Where you were asleep, you took out beans, you wanted tobacco, you wanted liquor.
That's
where everyone else, you're not living in a house. You're living in
a six-pack. You know what I'm saying?
And these are the people that, this is us, that they want to get rid of. In terms of, the international population or the geo population.
I'm not gonna die, smoke cigars,
we'll all die in one moment, and that's it.
So, but he gave.
That's what
that is more versus the
grandsons. None of my female cousins. They're kind of bitter about that shit.
Because everyone's alright, so it's more sustainable to take care of 500,000 people on the earth versus 3 billion or 4 billion. But heck, yeah, you know better than me. I know, in terms of, what happens and what can and what cannot happen. But sustenance is the one thing that everyone always says, or negates. All right, so what's gonna happen? All right, we need water, we need air, we need so sustenance. From here on in,
the land is already
what is it? Stage 1 and 1, and then heck knows. He works for pharmaceutical companies. And then his
Yeah, like when my cousins.
Been around, these immune systems and, for X amount of years.
South Carolina,
It's
in Greenville, and actually it's a 2-hour difference.
Let my mom know. All right,
It gets like that's
yeah. They usually fight over there, not here.
Oh. Open the room, start the
That's what we do.
Have a good night, Mom.